G'day, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob, the windscreen guy. As you can see, I've damaged myself. I've just had an operation on my shoulder, putting 2 tendons back on my shoulder. So while that's healing, there's not much I can do to show you more about windscreens. I really wanted to get stuck into some rain censored and some cameraed windscreens for you. But up till my operation, I did a few old cars, intermediate ones throughout the weeks from the last video. So the first one would have been a HQ Kingswood. We hadn't quite finished that. We just did the cargo glasses, so I'll show you a bit of that. A 1928 Chev, there's only a couple of photos of that, but we did do the front windscreen and we had a crack in it, so we did that. LC Tirana, a guy came in from a couple of hours drive from here, and we put a front and rear in for him. It wasn't a show quality, but it's a nice Tirana all the same. It was more of a daily driver. A mate of mine's HK Monaro, we put a front and rear screen in that with all the chromes and everything like that, so you'll see all that. So an EH wagon, you'll see us putting the rear in, the 2 cargo glasses and the front screen. And a VK Commodore, that's a front rear in that, and it was a brand new rear in that we put in, front and rear brand new. And yeah, so I'll show you these photos, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Alrighty, here we are. Got a HQ sedan, HQ wagon, and we're putting just the cargo glasses in today. That's all we're doing. He hasn't done the front screen just yet because he's waiting on the dash and aircon to go in. So put all the clips back in, hood lining's done, as you can see. Beautiful job. Very nice, all original, 308. So, let's put these in. Righto, we just fitted all this up, and it's fitting like a glove. Tight in some spots, which is good. Oh, there we go. Just got to make sure it's all seated in right. As you can see here, just after roping it all in, the clips are fouling on the rubber, so you just got to get a bit of a tool and push that rubber over the clip so the chrome, when you put it on, seats in nicely. Otherwise you'll have a bit of a bulging rubber in where the clips are. So once you do that, it should seat in quite nice. Of course, sealing it before you put the chromes in, of course. And it should look neat as a pin. Just make sure you do get all the rubbers behind those clips, and everything should turn out quite well once you seat all of it up. As you can see here, we've got a 1928 Chev. Strange one, this one. We're doing a windscreen at this bloke's place, and he asked us to just do the top section of his windscreen. So we did. We cut it, everything like that. It was the frame was in excellent condition, no rust or whatsoever for 1928, nearly 100 years old. It was a pleasure to do. As you can see here, the top bit's gone, but I thought I was recording when we were cutting the glass, but we didn't. But this is all we have. But just goes to show you, these old girls are still around and they're still nice to look at. Not my cup of tea, but they're still part of the automotive area that we deal with. But the screen come up really good. He came and picked it up and he was delighted. He's taken it to one of the shows. I thought I'd leave the muscle cars to the last, the big heavy hitters I call them. But anyway, this is a VK Commodore. I did a front and rear in this one, brand new, front and rear, and turned out absolutely unreal. I'm really happy with this job. It's actually going to be packed with a 355 stroker motor. She's going to be pretty ballsy, this thing. Paint job's immaculate. Whoever did it, I know the guy that did, Jason, who did the paint job, he did a really good job. Wheels, choice of wheels, but the job come up pretty good, like with all the rubbers and all that, all new rubbers and everything like that. So it come up a treat. Customer's really happy with it. Can't go wrong with an orange car. Orange car always stands out, but the glass come up really good, as you can see there. And motor's not in, of course, but 355 stroker is going in it. So yeah, that's beauty. And this is an Holden 1964, I think it is. It's a wagon. The bloke who did this got it painted and in this colour. I'm not sure whether it's the original colour, but it is absolutely spot on. No blemishes, no nothing, just a top-notch job. It was a pleasure to work on. As you can see, I've done the cargo glasses in this one. The cargo glass in this doesn't have chromes around it, but they actually push in from the inside out and you rope them on the outside. Very different to any other rope-in job that you do on a Holden. They still did this right through to WB utes, panel vans. The rear screen goes the same way. You push the glass on the inside out and rope it all in. So, but this job come up beautiful. It was really good to do this job. It was a pleasure. Yeah, the paint just is mirror finish. The rear was a bit tight because of the way it's shaped on the inside. You really got to put the top in and then push the bottom in, and then someone on the outside pulling the rope through on the outside, which is not, you normally go on the inside to rope it. So they're really different. Some people first time doing this would wonder, how the hell do you ever get these in, especially with these cargo glass. When the hood lining comes around, it gets real tight with the hood lining, especially if you're using an aftermarket for lure or something like that. Makes it really hard to rope those in. But this had the original sort of vinyl hood lining, so it wasn't too bad, but you really got to push hard to push them in. Now the front screen here was really good. He had a genuine rubber from Holden. He had it for years, and I tell you what, it was probably the best fitting EJ Holden I've ever done. It just come up a treat. It just fell in. Just everything just kneaded in well, right height, right everything. And as I said, genuine rubber from Holden. So he's had it for a few years, and he always said he was going to keep it for this job. So no, it was great. I loved it. He's going to have a 202 with triple carbs on this, so it should get up and boogie a bit. And all chrome bumper bars, which aren't on at the moment. So it was unreal. Good choice of interior as well. So he showed me the interior. He showed us the wheels that were going on it. That was sweet. There's the interior. Interior is just immaculate. So put all Dynamat down for sound deadening and everything like that. So he come up well, even the steering wheel. This is an LJ. Did for an old fella. It's just a daily cruiser. Loves the car. He's had it for a few years, and he thought he'd put a new front screen in it, and we put his old second-hand rear screen in it, and yeah, it came up a good one. It was only a quick job, but still done properly, sealed, chrome lock strip, everything like that. So yeah, no, that came up a treat. This is a HK Monaro. So we put front and rear in this, and sorted out all the chromes for the side glass as well to be put in, but we didn't do that on this day. We just put the front and rear in. This is going to be a twin turbo Chev. Should be packing some horsepower, this thing. He's all done chassis rails underneath it. He's done all the chromes too. He's polished all the chromes, got all the dents out, so it came up a treat. So when you're putting all these together, I like using rare spare rubbers. It's probably the best rubbers to use for this type of job. They're all the chromes for the quarter glasses and all the rails and little wheels that go on the bottom of the doors and all that sort of stuff for the wind-up windows. But as you can see, I tape up all the time, so that way when you're scraping up and wiping back the excess and all that sort of stuff, you're not scratching it, you're not rubbing on the paint, anything like that. So especially a paint job like as good as this is a pretty good, cool paint job, really done well. A friend of mine, Jeff Cooper, painted his car, come up a treat, done a really neat job. But putting the same rear, and that's a brand new rear screen and brand new front screen, but these chromes were original out of this car, so when we took them out I knew that it went in sweet. So because sometimes when you get rubbers, chromes from another windscreen, sometimes they don't fit in as good as you'd like it to, because they might be bent depending on who takes them out and everything like that. As you can see, I've all cleaned up there. It come up really nice, sat in nicely. Rare spare rubbers are a little bit stiff, but they're better being a little bit stiff than too soft. Too soft, they just don't, the chrome start popping out and everything like that. So I always go with rare spare rubbers. As you can see there, all done. Now the joiners also, I'll put the joiners in before I rope it in. That way you're not scratching paint trying to get the little chrome joiners in afterwards. Sticky tape into each side of the chrome, that way they don't pop off when you're roping it in. Sometimes they do, but not often. But no, that's a sweet ride. As you can see, the roll bars are in there and everything like that, so it's all been tubbed, chassis railed underneath, and yeah, beautiful job. It's going to be a beautiful cruiser and drag car, this one. So tough streeter, yeah. So. But as you can see there, the chrome's come up really good. He's done a good job at polishing it. So I usually take those vents out. That way it's a lot better to clean up afterwards when the vents are out. Otherwise it gets in between the vent on each join where it joins onto the cowl panel. So I always like taking them out and put them in later. So. But as you can see there, the dash isn't in, not much is in there at the moment, but everything's going back. We'll go back another time and have a look with the side glass. As you can see there, look at that. It just comes up a treat when you do it right. And there's no rubbing on the paint, so you don't have to tell the customer, oh, you're going to have to get that buffed up, because sometimes when you don't put tape in, you're going to have to get it buffed because you're rubbing on the paint trying to get the excess off. So that's why I like leaving it till last. So while it's taped up, you're not destroying the paint. So look at that just comes up magic. That chrome works, just done well. New rear screen, look how good it is, no scratches, no nothing, just sets the car off. Yeah. Righto, so that's a few of the cars that we've done over the last month or so. There's a few more coming up. There's a May in the Bay. I'm going to video a fair bit of May in the Bay as we go up to May in the Bay, so that'll be good. But yeah, that's all we have for the channel for today. Be good or be good at it. I'm Rob, the windscreen guy, and we'll see you next time. See you later.